Common question I get from people these days that are using generative AI on AWS is how does Amazon Bedrock differ from Amazon SageMaker? SageMaker's been around for a long time. It's been renamed Amazon SageMaker AI, and it is a very comprehensive environment. It's a complete end-to-end platform for machine learning development. It provides deep granular control over every step of the ML lifecycle, including training, tuning, and deploying your own models. And so SageMaker's been around and it's useful not just for traditional ML, but if you are trying to build your own foundation model for generative AI, you would go into SageMaker and do so. And here's kind of the normal steps that it takes to use it. You would start with labeling some data, and actually, they have some tools to help you generate labeled data. There's something called ground truth. Then you can connect to other AWS services and build SageMaker notebooks. This is the preferred way most people have of doing some data science. Then you use the SageMaker algorithms and frameworks or bring your own to start doing distributed training. And that's the real power of building that machine learning model. Once you have the model, you tune it a bit. Now, SageMaker can automatically tune your model by adjusting multiple combinations of parameters. Once you've got the thing up and running and you like what you see, you can use SageMaker to deploy. And you can deploy it to SageMaker endpoints for real-time predictions, or you can sort of package it up to run on any infrastructure you want. In addition to creating your own algorithms from scratch, they make it nice and easy to find, buy, and deploy ready-to-use model packages, algorithms, and data products from Marketplace. So that's what SageMaker is all about. What does Bedrock do a little differently? Well, Bedrock is very much focused on foundation models and generative AI. And in fact, what it does is it gives you access to a whole bunch of pre-trained foundation models from companies, not just Amazon, but Meta, DeepSeek, Anthropic, a lot of different companies that make these foundation models and do all the heavy lifting of training them for you, or pre-training them, we call it. Bedrock is kind of a higher level service. And it's really about, it gives you this choice of pre-trained models, allows you to quickly build an application without having to manage that underlying ML infrastructure. So it's very much a serverless kind of environment. So while SageMaker is for deep custom ML workflows, Bedrock is for more fast and accessible generative AI development. If you want to learn more about SageMaker and building those ML workflows, you can check out our 3-day Amazon SageMaker Studio for Data Scientist class. There's also a 3-day MLOps Engineering on AWS that talks about that whole workflow. If you're more interested in Bedrock and building generative applications using some of those pre-trained models, well, then you'll want to check out our 2-day Developing Generative AI Applications on AWS class.